You know what would be the funniest thing in the world?
Sad,
if I was Putin, what I would do is contact the DNC and say, hey, can we help you rig it so that Joe Biden wins? And leave a very public paper trail of like rigging the election in Joe Biden's favor, just to see if the media ignores it.
Yeah. The second debate was so sad because it just wasn't funny.
I didn't watch it.
I haven't watched it.
I only watched the VP debate.
Bro, I'm not watching shit. I don't give a fuck anymore.
No, I mean, this is all we get is these two old guys having a debate. The first one was great because like they were just Trump was being a bitch. He was. I mean, that's
none of this would be happening if Hollywood would just do their fucking job. So they're fucking around with this Queeby bullshit. Just make better shows.
Give us a better movie.
Give us better shows.
Just come up with better shows. Put a gun to Vince Gilligan's head and say, do something new.
That's right.
Or we'll fucking kill your children.
A spin-off. I don't care. Do something.
Get David Chase, Sopranos 2.
Skylar, do a parallel universe Breaking Bad where Skylar gets breast cancer and she has to start sucking cock.
And you chop her titties off and give her big ass implants.
And fucking Walt is just being cucked left and right. And then you get the male version of the show where everyone's like, she's being bad to Walter, and then women get to say she's doing stuff for the family.
Yeah, that's right.
Walter's being a bitch. Walter's being a cunt. When she comes home and he has to wash the cum out of her hair. with what? His teacher's salary? And he's like, I fucked Beth.
Damn,
like, how dare Walter cheat on her?
Oh, did Skylar cheat?
Yeah, she fucks Ted.
Who's Ted?
Ted's her boss at some bank, or she works on. No,
he's some rich guy.
Yeah, and then it turns out he's embezzling money, so she let another corrupt ass lay some pipe.
That pussy only attracts villains and criminals.
She let her pussy get corrupt.
Some crooked.
Okay. He could be saying anything, folks. It's not what you think.
Put a little twang on there. A little stink on it.
It's not what
you guys think. Put a little
think.
English on a little hook around the other words.
He said,
and boop, and then I went to the store. Boop. So it goes around the sentence.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I like to have the M word wrap around.
Well, that's not what you said.
My sentence is like a boa. Like the collar on a big fur coat. The fedora.
Really?
Yeah, rolling up in a Cadillac.
I see.
Just draped over my language.
It's an interesting image to pair with that word. Which you may or may not have said. We don't know.
Yeah.
Because it was edited out expertly
yeah.
in post. Yeah, I'd never finished Breaking Bad. I don't know why. Just didn't, I don't fucking know. I was too nervous. I saw when they chopped
If I remember correctly, it was not a very satisfying ending. But I kind of forget that show.
That show was great. It was so much fun to watch.
The beginning of the show was a blast.
Yeah, I watched the first season, I think.
And then what? You just stopped liking it because everybody else liked it?
What?
You just stopped liking it because it got
in
too
fact,
popular?
I tried to get into it when it was popular. I was like, oh, cool.
No, I mean Adam. Either one of you, I guess.
I thought that when the end of the show...
That's a valid reason. I mean, it can, lots of things are ruined
I watched
by...
it when...
The Christopher Nolan Batman movies are great, but I can't make myself sit down and watch them again.
Oh, come on.
They're very
If the
funny.
Joker one is on TV, you're watching
The Joker one, yes, but Batman Begins, it's like, I'm really just going to watch Batman.
I'm with you. Batman Begins has lost a little bit of its value to me, but the Joker one was a master. And I've never seen the Bane one since I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, that one wasn't.
That
good.
one can suck my little prickadillo.
No, I thought that in the last season. I was watching it when everyone else was watching it. I thought it was kind of lame.
Damn.
The way it wrapped up.
I think it was just where else is it going to go?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. The end is just. Oh no, I'm not gonna say.
Don't spoil, dude. Well, I don't give a fuck, but our listeners.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. Fuck the listeners. Okay, now that you said that, I'll spoil it. But the end is just like he goes Scarface, right?
I don't know. You made a big deal about spoiling, and you don't even fucking know what happened.
I'm asking. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Shut the fuck up.
He goes to New Hampshire, and then he goes Scarface after that. He goes back and he's like, I gotta go.
All right,
Scarface.
nice, man.
Yeah, he goes to the Entenmann's factory.
That sounds
and he
awesome.
gets
He goes to the
pussy.
Entenmann's
No, that's a
That sounds like a
satisfying
perfect
ending.
day. That episode was called
Bro, no
A
joke.
Perfect Day.
I would love to do that. Go get some fucking
Dude,
donuts.
I do want those chocolate donuts now that you brought it up with a nice hot coffee.
Nice hot coffee. It's
Oof.
perfect weather for it too.
Oh, I love a nice gray day.
That is,
Rainy and brainy, as they like to call it in France.
that's the absolute fucking unbelievable coffee church #1 draft pick is the Entenmann's donut.
Yeah,
Because it's legitimately good. And then you also, I mean, Munchkins were big. You never went to church, Nick, did you?
mm-mm.
You guys have some kind of shit after synagogue? Or
They
whatever
give
the
us
fuck?
booze.
What time is
The rabbis would give
service?
the
Is it
rabbis would give
evening?
us vodka when we were like 13.
Hold on, are your church services like in the evening?
No, it's in the morning.
What day? Saturday.
Saturday morning,
Mm. Sounds fucking gay. Sunday's a nice time, dude. And we had some shit called coliva. I don't know what the fuck they are, like barley or whatever for dead motherfuckers. It was like this chewy bag of shit that whenever somebody died, they would make this special little dessert, and it wasn't that good, but I was always excited when somebody died because I had a nice
yeah. For the
some old bitch kicked the bucket so I could have a fucking bag of coliva.
They should sell candy in movie theater box style distribution.
They really should.
it would feel like you're
mechanisms
back
for
at
home.
the pictures.
Yeah, now that the pictures are done.
I miss the pictures.
I have not had no patience to sit and watch movies. And then when I do watch something, it's bullshit.
Dude, we can rent out a movie theater and put up whatever
How
picture
much?
we want.
That's what's so funny
I
is
don't
they're
think that much.
letting people do that now. They're like, oh yeah, now we've made it so that movie theaters are exclusively for rich
For the
people.
rich people, yeah.
So that COVID exists as long unless
what
you have
COVID
enough
is.
money, and then
Well, yeah, that's the reality, though. Motherfuckers, rich people are out there with rapid tests having fucking ragers and shit in the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm.
It literally, I mean, everything has just gotten better for rich people.
yeah, but the renting out the movie theaters thing, that's like that just flies in the face of like.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand having like access to faster testing or like better care or whatever. That's obvious, but now it's a situation where it's like denying the realities of transmission or like the supposed realities of transmission as they've told us they exist if you have enough money. Where it's like you can just buy out the movie theater. It's not like
well, you're not putting. It's not like it's not like a spreader event. If it's you and 10 motherfuckers that you know, it's not like you're gonna.
then why can't they open the theater to general admission for 10
It doesn't
people?
make sense, honestly.
It doesn't make
Because
sense.
they'd probably lose money.
Well, honestly, they are open other than in New York. They're
Yeah.
like we can go to Jersey today and see a movie. The problem is there's only like 4 movies in the theaters right now and they all suck.
What are they?
There's Tenet. There's actually one with Liam Neeson where he's like a FBI sets him up or something.
Hell yeah!
They've set me up.
They've pulled my penis.
There's like
a picture of me pissing my pants.
there's like a Indian girl finding love movie. Yeah, some blockbuster.
There's an Indian boy and he's trying to find love.
There's a movie where it's like an Indian girl that she's
Bend it like Beckham?
I can't find love, and then some guys like.
Show me your pussy.
I actually like was gonna go to Hoboken to see a movie the other day.
Are you sure he's not just Indian, Obi-Wan? There's a dot on his head and it makes me think
My name is Qui-Gon Jinn.
You're Obi-Wan. I'm fine.
Oh,
There's something different about the boy. Maybe it's the dot on his head. I'm not sure.
it's an interesting little dynamic to take to the Star Wars universe. Indian people.
What's so funny about episode 1 is that like they show up to whatever that bullshit. I guess it's where do they live?
Tatooine?
Do they live on Tatooine?
I don't know.
Where
Where they
the
live in
boy
the,
lives?
It's probably some
where
other
Anakin
bullshit.
lives.
Yeah, I think it's Tatooine.
And
Maybe it's not.
Yeah, Anakin. They're like, oh, what are you, a slave or something?
Yeah,
It's like, he's a slave. Him and his mom are slaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a boy
To
slave.
that Jew elephant thing.
And you're telling
the
me
Jew
the
alien.
Jew elephant doesn't get
Yeah.
pussy from Anakin's mom? He's definitely getting.
He's putting
yeah.
that trunk way
He's
up inside.
putting. Oh, dude, both holes.
Give me pussy, maybe. I put my chance cube in your pussy. We're trying to get off this planet so my mom doesn't have to fuck that blue guy anymore. We didn't come here to free slaves, Anakin.
So what happens? He leaves.
May I
his
have
mom
some of
behind?
your son's blood to test it?
Does he do that?
Yeah, he like fucking like that's how he figures out he's a Jedi. They do it by like blood tests.
That's
they wrote into the first
There's
one.
no other way.
The Force?
Yeah, he has like that. Takes like a blood sample and like sees how much like midi chlorians are in his blood.
My God.
Oh, wow.
He's like, "What are midi chlorians?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it. Basically,
It's bullshit. George Lucas wanted to talk about.
We didn't bother finishing writing this scene."
Did you see what Kanye said on Joe Rogan?
No.
He was like, "This is the only thing I'm going to get mad about, but whoever says that the last 3 Disney Star Wars are better than the 3 prequels that they made in the early 2000s is crazy." He's like, "Revenge of the Sith, you get to see how they make Darth Vader."
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I'm not that I'm like a prequel apologist, but the prequels are better than the,
Yes, I agree.
because the follow-up movies are like, here you go,
retread.
here's the exact formula you expect.
Yeah.
With shitty like fucking Seth Rogen comedy inserted into it and the guy from Girls.
See, that's why you guys fucked up, is because I saw all those movies blasted out
On
of my
mushrooms.
fucking head on mushrooms or acid. So I love those movies. I don't know what the fuck happened in them, but I'm telling you, dude, last Christmas, when I saw the fucking last one, out of my fucking mind.
They're all bad.
Shouts out to Babu motherfucking Frick. I lost my shit every time that little motherfucker came on screen. People thought I was retarded. Yeah. People thought that they were listening to the theater with a fucking retarded kid who loved Star Wars.
Which one?
I remember going to the movies once, and you know like the handicap seats.
Yes.
In like the middle row. So I was on one side with my friend, and then on the other side of the other handicap seats. I forget even what the movie was, but there was a drunk lesbian.
Yes.
I probably told
I think
this
you
story.
told the story, yeah.
But goddamn, that was so funny. Just getting ejected from the theater. They were drinking,
Hell yeah.
and they got ejected from the theater for laughing too hard at the Kung Pao Enter the Fist trailer. Like, oh, god damn, that's fucking funny. Just being asked to leave.
For enjoying themselves too much.
Yeah.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I like to see in my America.
Yeah, we are in the place to be. Yeah.